But I'd like us to speak about investment banking because there's something about investment banking which is just so glamorous. To us outsiders,
Glamorous.
it's so glamorous. We see you guys there in your fancy suits, in your fancy cars, going to these fancy buildings in these fancy areas in Sandton. That's where you work, actually.
Yeah.
What do
I don't know if I
investment
have the
banking?
fancy cars and the fancy suits, but I think the building exists, so I can give that. Yes.
Some fancy things, you see. But like,
Yes.
actually, like, can you just tell us investment banking? What is that all about? Because whenever you ask someone about banking, they think about the person behind the teller machine, but we speaking about mergers and acquisitions. So, what in essence is investment banking? What do you guys actually do?
So, I mean, it's a lot of moving parts, but kind of, if I put it in the simple place, we'll say that we help, as investment bankers, we help our clients raise money off the capital markets or through some equity or lending from the lending side of the bank.
Yeah.
And then we also have like an advisory section where we kind of help with, which is where I am, which is we help clients with mergers and acquisitions. So there are a lot of different things that actually happen, but we kind of work for the big corporates and assist the big corporates from either lending and investing and mergers and acquisition and equity perspective. And that's kind of what we do.
Oh, excellent. And then like for your particular area of expertise, it's mergers and acquisitions, right? So you
Yes,
guys come
that's
into
correct.
it on an advisory role?
Yes,
Am I
we're an
correct?
advisor role. We don't have a balance sheet. We literally are your advisors, and we assist you running the project. We kind of manage the project. We advise you on how to do X and how to do Y. But yeah.
Is it like from the identification of the potential merger, or do companies come to you and say that we are thinking about buying this company, help us? Or do you approach the clients and say that maybe it's a good idea for you to buy that company?
So it's a bit of both, but I think the latter's mostly the case. Mostly the case, we sit down, we analyze the market, we think, hey, this would make sense for this one to merge and acquire with this one, and then we prepare a pitch document, right?
Yeah.
And we prepare a pitch document, we meet with the client, and we say, we think you should buy X because of X, Y, Z, why it fits in your strategy. You guys are looking to other vertical integration, or you're looking to expand, you're looking to become a conglomerate, or you're sitting on a lot of cash that you're doing nothing with, and this company is coming with a lot of returns. So we kind of most of the time are the ones who come up with the ideas and pitch it to the client. But when you have a good relationship with your client can also come to us, which happens a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
And they say to us, I need you to help me buy X. And I'm mandating you guys to be my advisors. Then there's the other leg. A company can also come to us and say, I actually need you to sell this asset for me. And I think that's the part where everyone else prefers. We prefer to be on, it's called buy side and sell side, right?
Yeah.
So buy side in the sense that we're coming and we're buying the asset for a client, right? So, and then the sell side is just we're selling the asset. And you can imagine that your preference is always to be on the sell side because you are the only seller of the asset and there are a lot of other bidders, right? Or buyers in this case. But if you are on the buy side, you're competing a lot against a lot of other bidders, which is a lot of work.
Makes sense.
But likeliness of closing the transaction is not always guaranteed, where you've got a higher likelihood to kind of guarantee closure of a transaction if you're on the sell side.